live now is Jiaojiao Shen from our sister station KSHB in Kansas City. Good evening, Jiaojiao.
Good evening. Dr. John Covington is leaving Kansas City, and probably not a lot of fans of him here as he's leaving to go to Detroit. I want to give you a little bit of an abbreviated timeline. We've had a lot happen here in the last 48 hours. He was going to resign as well if Covington was going to leave the Kansas City, Missouri School District. So then, of course, yesterday there was all sorts of speculation. There were reports of conflict between Dr. Covington and the school board here. Supposedly, there were reports that the school board was trying to micromanage Dr. Covington, and that was something that he did not want to happen, going as far as putting it in his contract that the school board would not micromanage him. So there was reports of conflict. There were reports that he was not getting along with the school board, and that may be the reason why he was resigning. Basically, yesterday we left it as the school board was going to try to find ways to persuade him to stay, to try to maybe fix some of these problems. But Dr. Covington yesterday responded saying no, he was indeed going to leave Kansas City, Missouri. So then today came this bombshell that he was in the running for that job, that position, that chancellor position there in Detroit. And then, of course, you know, it came as a shock to the community. And then here today, what a turn of events, because we had Arthur Benson, again, that board member who threatened to resign if Covington left, standing side by side with the school board president that he had shared some strong words with yesterday. At one point, they put their arms around each other and they said, hey, you know what? This has happened. We are going to move forward as a united front, and we're going to improve the schools here in Kansas City, Missouri. Without Dr. Covington's help, we're going to find someone who's going to help us move forward. But certainly came as a shock to so many people here in the Kansas City, Missouri School District.
Yeah, Judge, I guess the good news out of all success here.
Well, I think that's probably why so many people are shocked and disappointed, because he came here in 2009 and really made some great strides. He came in and he made some moves that could be deemed controversial, that weren't very popular with folks, but he really came in here, and I think a lot of people expected great things from him. They expected him to really change the school district around. You know, right now the Kansas City, Missouri School District is under provisional accreditation, and now there are questions as to whether or not they could lose their accreditation because they have lost a superintendent here. But really, so many people disappointed, because I think they really had high hopes. They really hoped that he was going to transform this school district. And so it's probably more disappointment, I think, than anger, and that anger is probably spurred by that disappointment.
All right, Jiaojiao Shen from our sister station KSHB, Kansas City. Thank you very much for some insight. And if he doesn't like interference from the school board here, he probably will enjoy it a little bit more autonomy, because the way it's set up right now, there's an incredible amount of authority given to the emergency manager, so therefore you think that the chancellor would get that. Jiaojiao, again, thank you for your reporting.